Time we ask you to please rise and remove your hats for the hearing of both the Canadian National Anthem first, followed by the hearing of our National Anthem, the Star Spangled Banner. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the starting lineups for both Calgary Foothills and SC Blue Heat. We begin now with Calgary Foothills with number 1 starting goalkeeper, Sarah Dilling. Number 3, defender, Maggie Zasco. Number 4, defender, Rebecca C. Grisdale. Number 6, defender, Charlotte Potts. Number 8, midfielder, Laura Casandijan. Number 9, midfielder, Saorla Miller. Number 10, midfielder, Mya Jones. Number 11, midfielder, Jaden Berg. Number 15, midfielder, Sarah Kinsner. Number 22, midfielder, Brooklyn R. Blake. And lastly, number 23, defender, Grace Stordy. That is the starting lineup for Calgary Foothills. And now, the starting lineup for your UWS reigning champions, SC Blue Heat. Number 2, defender, Giselle Thompson. Number 4, defender, Lauren Sesselman. Number 6, midfielder, Iris Robot. Foothills and SC Blue Heat. I am Carlos Hernandez, joined here alongside Jose Avalos and LA Sports Today. The whistle has blown. The ball is now rolling. It's game time. It's SC Blue Heat in their all-blue jerseys, currently attacking from right to left. First is Calgary Foothills in their white and green striped jerseys with their white shorts and white and green striped socks. Once again, I'm Carlos Hernandez, joined here alongside Jose Avalos and LA Sports Today. Oye, ¿cómo va? How's it going, my good friend Jose Avalos?
Excellent, excellent. Can't complain. Today has been a long journey for us in LA Sports Today, but here we are for another match. Blue Heat, defending champions of this tournament, and we cannot expect anything less from Blue Heat tonight, but another victory. We'll see how it goes.
It's been a fantastic winning start for SC Blue Heat this 2022 season, recently winning 2-0, and my oh my, the offense just keeps on shining for SC Blue Heat. 2 fantastic goals, in which you called, by the way, my good friend Jose Avalos.
Yes, indeed. It was a 2-0 victory on Friday, and that's exactly what all these people gathering tonight, I'm pretty sure that they're expecting the same result.
Throw in now for Calgary Foothills. It's going now, and it's great defensive pressure right there now by Sidney Vermillion, our meeting international sensation. Lawrence Hesselman going down to the box. Referee takes a note of that, and yes, indeed, going down is a glass ceiling breaker, a Canadian international sensation. Lawrence Hesselman, Olympic medalist with Team Canada. My, oh my, Calgary Foothills adding good pressure at the start of this game, Jose.
Indeed. The first 2 attempts came from the visiting Calgary, and I'm pretty sure that the scouting on this team has already been done. All the homework has been done.
All goes down now for Calgary Foothills. Here we go now. That is Sarah Kinsner controlling this ball, letting it go down to number 11, Jaden Berg. Sidney Vermillion defending well. Last touch by the visiting side. It'll be a throw-in now for SC Blue Heat. And definitely something we have yet to adjust to is when the visiting side adds pressure, because these past 2 games, it's all been SC Blue Heat starting dominant in these recent games, Jose.
And if you remember, Carlos, this Calgary team was the only team last year actually came out of this stadium with the tie 1-1.
My, oh my, what a great throwback right there. Surely we're in for an interesting game here. Here we go, another one of the captains for SC Blue Heat, Iris Rabat, turning to Zoe Burns now. She finds Sade. Sade taking her time, plays a good ball for Helena. Helena now controlling it, gives it back now for Iris Rabat. Iris Rabat losing it. Calgary Foothills, pardon me, losing it at this very moment. It's there now for SC Blue Heat. Here we go now. This is SC Blue Heat's time to shine, and it's saved well by starting goalkeeper for Calgary Foothills. The ball is still in the area. There goes the shot. It's going into the gloves right now at this very moment for starting goalkeeper Elizabeth Knight for Calgary Foothills. That was SC Blue Heat knocking on the door, Jose.
Alyssa Thompson had the opportunity to score, but the goalkeeper was ready to stop those 2 shots.
Taking the ball away now is SC Blue Heat, full speed ahead now. Girl power mode on now, but the sideline referee raises their flag. Referee blows their whistle. We got a foul from the look of it, and I stand corrected. The offside flag corroborates as an offside. It's possession awarded for Calgary Foothills. SC Blue Heat finally applying pressure, Jose.
Yes, indeed. The sisters, the Thompson sisters, were right there. One of them was ahead of the pack, and the flagsman was ready to call that.
Calgary Foothills now in control of this ball. Knocking on the door was Alyssa Thompson. First opportunity for SC Blue Heat in the penalty box. In the end, it's saved by Elizabeth Knight in reiteration. We go on now. Here we go now with Calgary's Mya Jones losing it. Lolo Saviana now gets through one defender, wants to get through another. Lolo Saviana passes it for Zoe Burns. Helena Sampaio passes it for Lolo. And Lolo's pass gets deflected. It's still in play. Lolo wants to win it back. Referee says it's last touch by SC Blue Heat and Lolo. It's a throw-in now for Calgary Foothills. Here we go now with the throw-in for the visiting side from Canada. That's a back-to-back sequence of Canadian teams coming over to Cougar Stadium here in College of the Canyons, Jose.
They already got rid of one with a 2-0 victory. Let's hope that this time, I mean, nothing against Canadians, but it's Blue Heat, you know?
The team to win it all once again in this 2022 UWS season, and no doubt it's been a spectacular transition from a very successful 2021 season, winning the national championship, and this squad just simply keeps on getting better and better when you throw in Alyssa and Giselle Thompson. My, oh my, what great star power they bring to SC Blue Heat squad.
16 and 17 years of age, incredible power, speed, and agility.
Zoe Burns for Helena Sampaio. Good speed, good girl power at this very moment for SC Blue Heat. Zoe Burns back for Helena Sampaio. There goes Zoe Burns, losing the ball, and good defending right there now by the visiting Canadian side. Here we go now with number 10, Mya Jones. Sees that ball go outside. Referee right in front of us, the sideline referee raises his flag indicating that it's possession awarded now for Calgary Foothills. That was Zoe Burns. Surely she's been a star on the flanks because when it's time to shine, she's a can't stop, won't stop star, Jose.
These two ladies, Zoe Burns and Elena, they know each other very well. And 2-3 touches each other right there for a really good combination. Unfortunately, for Zoe, she got stopped on entering the box.
Laura Casandishan getting this ball moving forward for Calgary Foothills. Defended well now by SC Blue Heat. Iris Rabat now finding Sydney Vermillion. Lolo asking for it. Sydney Vermillion goes long. She throws in a long ball now for the offense of SC Blue Heat. Not able to receive that ball was SC Blue Heat's number 2, Giselle Thompson to be exact. It goes outside. Throw in now for Calgary Foothills. So far, even Steven in this early bird start his first half.
One interesting fact about Calgary, they don't have anyone up ahead. It's all midfielders and defenders.
My, oh my, great insight right here by Jose Avalos of LA Sports Today. Zoe Burns finding Sade. Helena Sampaio finding Lolo. Lolo thinking about going right. She goes left for Sade once again. Zoe Burns. Easily back now for Helena. Helena gets through one defender. Calgary Foothills. They take this ball away. Great tackle by Lolo. Great takeaway by Lolo. Lolo with the ball now. Can't stop, won't stop for Lolo. She needs some assistance. Amazing footwork. And the referee blows his whistle. That's a foul on Lolo. And she wants to play quickly, but the referee says, moment please. Let's play this slowly but surely. And there goes Iris Rabat now. Turning to Helena Sampaio. Lauren Sesselman, glass ceiling breaker mode on for the Canadian Olympic medalist. Turning now to JJ, who now finds Sydney Vermillion. SC Blue Heat now in the midfield. They go back now for starting goalkeeper Aubrey McKessie. JJ now receiving it once again, using the space, taking her time, turns to Sydney Vermillion, Armenian international sensation. And that's just one thing you cannot deny about this star-studded squad for SC Blue Heat, my good friend Jose. All the great international experience they bring.
Amazing talent in all the lines we have on this Blue Heat. This squad, and then the bench is also very deep with talented players waiting for an opportunity.
Takeaway for SC Blue Heat. Ball is played in now for Helena. Let's it go now for Lolo. She had the vision. She had the ball. She took the shot, but she shoots it right into the feet of starting goalkeeper for Calgary Foothills, that being Elizabeth Knight. Missed opportunity for SC Blue Heat.
Indeed. But Blue Heat is right there knocking on the door. It's just a matter of time before the first goal is scored.
Elena Sampaio finding now Alyssa Thompson. Defending well is Calgary. Here we go now. Number 11, Jaden Burke, has to go back now for her colleague. And here we go now with this ball. Starting from the bottom, hoping to go to the top now. Slowly but surely is Calgary Foothills moving this ball into the midfield now. Getting through one player, not getting through Zoe Burns. Helena finding Zoe Burns. Zoe Burns almost brought down, but in the end she plays on and she finds Sade. Sade goes to her left. The ball played in for Zoe Burns, but here we go now with Calgary Foothills number 6. That being, according to my roster note, Charlotte Potts, interfering with that great pass by SC Blue Heat. And there's a takeaway now by Helena Sampaio. Needs some assistance, finds Zoe Burns. Let's it go back for Helena Sampaio. Lauren Sesselman says, pass it back to JJ. And here we go now. Finally, SC Blue Heat playing the ball well in a great can't stop, won't stop offensive vibration, Jose.
Elena, in every game that she has played at this stadium, she has gone through the legs of one of the defenders. And tonight was not the exception. She did it again in amazing fashion, right through the legs of one of the defenders.
Joga Bonito is the vibe by Elena as
Indeed.
She brings in some great Brazilian international experience, a great addition to the squad.
El jogo bonito for Elena Sampaio.
Throw in now, it's there for SC Blue Heat. Helena Sampaio with the Joga Bonito once again. Last touch by Calgary Foothills. Referee says indeed, it'll be a throw in now for SC Blue Heat. Here we go now with Sydney Vermillion, Armenian international sensation. Throwing this ball back now for JJ. JJ now goes back ahead for Sydney Vermillion. She goes all the way back now for Aubrey McKessie. Aubrey McKessie now Gets it in now for JJ once again. Zoe Burns is open. So is Lauren Sesselman. Who does JJ turn to? JJ wants to go forward. She goes back for Sydney Vermillion. Long ball forward by the Armenian international sensation for Alyssa Thompson. Yes, indeed. Alyssa Thompson wants to steal that ball. Calgary Foothills win it. Play on, says the referee. I stand corrected. Referee blows his whistle as a late bird. It'll be a foul awarded for Calgary Foothills.
That was the other Thompson, the little one. Number 2, Giselle Thompson with the push. But the referee was right there.
Great star power right there by Giselle Thompson. Happy to stand corrected by my good friend Jose as this play resumes now. Helena Sampaio now for Iris Rabat. Calgary Foothills win this ball at this very moment. They're in it to win it now. Calgary Foothills, here we go now. What can they do here? All over the ball was number 15. Here we go now. Calgary Foothills in the penalty box. That's the first threat offensively for SC Blue Heat's defense, Jose.
Yes, first corner kick for Calgary. We'll see what they come with in this stop ball for Calgary.
Saurla Miller now to take the corner kick, the first one of the match. It's for the visiting Canadian side, Calgary Foothills. Opportunity here now for SC Blue Heat to defend. Here we go now. Any minute, any moment, any second now. There goes the corner kick opportunity into the gloves of Aubrey McKessie. Rising for the occasion, rising for the ball. And there we go now with Aubrey McKessie throwing this ball long and forward for Lolo. Only to go back now for Zoe Burns.
Only the first time that Aubrey touches the ball with her hands. The other 2 times were with her feet.
Long ball now by the starting goalkeeper for Calgary Foothills, that being Elizabeth Knight. It's a souvenir for those in attendance tonight. My, oh my. That ball had a lot of great girl power heading their way, and in the end, it goes far, far and away. We play on now with Helena Sampaio going down to the ground. Referee blows his whistle. It's a foul awarded for SC Blue Heat. And they play quickly now. And the referee takes a note of something, wants that play to resume, slowly but surely, according to his 20/20 vision.
The ball has to be completely stopped, Carlos.
Absolutely. Referee says ball must be stopped, and then we play on. And so we play on now. Here we go now with JJ in the midfield, using the space, getting in a good pass now. It's there now for SC Blue Heat. What can they do here? Iris Rabat asking for it. She gets it. Iris Rabat looking ahead now. Moves to her left for Zoe Burns. Here goes Zoe. It's her Zoe mode 5 at the works now. Good ball for Helena. Great combination play between 2 USC soccer stars. Iris Rabat now with some great French international experience. Going back now for JJ. Now turning to a glass ceiling breaker, Lauren Sesselman now, Olympic medalist at the works now. One of the captains for SC Blue Heat squad this season. And it's cleared away now by Calgary Foothills. Zoe Burns with a header there for Sade. Referee blows his whistle. It's an offside. Possession awarded for Calgary Foothills.
Today it was just one step ahead of everyone, but she's there. She's always there. She's always lurking. She's always looking for the opportunity to strike. And there's no doubt in my mind that she'll be there when the opportunity presents itself.
But give credit to Calgary Foothills. They are playing great defense, and supposedly they say defense wins you championships. No doubt SC Blue Heat has the great offensive energy to break that strong defense, but Calgary standing strong in the back line.
Indeed.
Lolo now, what a good kick flick for Sade. Sade now controlling the ball well. Has plenty of options. Goes in the midfield for Iris Rabat. Iris Rabat now turns to Sydney Vermillion. Sydney Vermillion now looking ahead. Great pass, long and forward. Here we go now with Alyssa Thompson. Alyssa Thompson getting through one defender. Alyssa Thompson getting near the penalty box. Alyssa Thompson needs some assistance. She goes to Sade. Sade now, one-on-one between 2 defenders. Gets a good ball in there for Alyssa. Sideline referee raises their flag. Crowd's not liking it. It's an offside on SC Blue Heat.
Alyssa went all the way inside, expecting to pass a little earlier. Sade took a little longer than expected, and then Alyssa was not able to come out of the offside.
Here we go now, Charlotte Potts for Calgary Foothills, passing this ball. Here we go now with Calgary Foothills, starting on the bottom, hoping to go to the top now. Here we go now. Lolo going down for the ball. Referee says play on. We play on now. Lolo with the ball now. Lolo going down, and the referee takes a note of that. Foul awarded for SC Blue Heat.
This time you were able to hear the impact down low, and the referee was right there.
Here we go now. Calgary Foothills winning it. Onward and forward now with Zoe Burns winning the ball at this very moment. Elena Sampaio for Sade. Lolo. Good ball for Sade. It's there now for Alyssa Thompson. Alyssa Thompson gets to one defender. She gets to another. There goes Alyssa Thompson. She had the vision. She had the ball. She took the shot and she shoots it up and away. Way past Cougar Stadium. Missed opportunity for SC Blue Heat.
The ball was going away from Alyssa when she kicked it, but those opportunities will be there the rest of the game. I could tell you right now, Carlos.
And we play on now. Here we go now. Elizabeth Knight getting this ball moving for Calgary Foothills. And we start from the defense with the visiting side. Elizabeth Knight receiving it again. Here we go now with Charlotte Plotz. Plenty of space, taking her time. Turns to number 23, Grace Doherty. Forward and forward we go now. Number 11, Jaden Berg, almost losing it. Great pressure there by Helena, but Calgary Foothills playing their style very, very, very confidently. Slowly but surely now, Calgary Foothills working their way from the defensive side as they hope to go into the midfield, into the offensive side. Taken away now by Sade. Not able to control that takeaway. It's a throw-in now awarded for Calgary Foothills. Here we go now with Grace Doherty. And here we go now with Calgary Foothills. Slowly but surely, wanting to get through this great, great defense of SC Blue Heat. They take away this ball at this very moment. Long ball goes into nobody of SC Blue Heat. Rebecca Grisdale finds the rebound. And this is Calgary now turning to their starting goalkeeper, Elizabeth Knight. And here goes Calgary, losing the ball at this very moment. And it's a kick flick. It's brought down now by JJ. JJ gets this ball moving forward for Zoe Burns. I stand corrected, that being number 2, Giselle Thompson, excuse me. Giselle Thompson getting something started for SC Blue Heat. Ball is still in play. It's going outside. Throw-in awarded for SC Blue Heat.
The Thompson sisters are there, number 10 and number 2. They're waiting for an opportunity, Carlos. Those two sisters, 16 and 17 years of age, they're very deadly, very fast, and very accurate.
They got their eye on the prize, and that's to score as many goals as possible. Calgary Foothills in control of the ball now. On the attack now is the visiting side from Canada. Number 23, Grace Doherty, keeping this ball in play. Sade, good pressure, but Calgary Foothills able to keep this ball up and running. Here we go now. Calgary Foothills playing it slowly but surely. They want to break through this SC Blue Heat defense. Low, making it difficult for Brooklyn Blake to get this ball moving forward. And here we go now with Calgary Foothills, Rebecca Grisdale getting this ball again. Off a deflection. Great pressure there now by Alyssa Thompson, but Calgary Foothills able to save themselves from that takeaway. And here we go now. Received well off her chest by number 9. Here we go now with Saoirla Miller down the right side versus Lauren Sesselman. Number 10 of Calgary gets to one defender, gets to another. Zoe Burns wants to take the ball away. She does so successfully. And here we go now with Zoe Burns with her great Zoe mode by defending well.
Indeed, Zoe is also very fast. It's very difficult to get to her.
Sade with the takeaway. It falls for Calgary Foothills. Here we go now with the visiting side from Canada in control of this ball. Deflected by Zoe Burns. Headed down now by Calgary Foothills. Lauren Sesselman taking her time. Finally kicks it away from danger zone. My, oh my. Great offense here by Calgary Foothills.
Only need 5 minutes left in the first half. 0-0 still. Carlos, it's a good game so far.
Throw in now for Calgary Foothills. Here we go now. Brooklyn Blake going to her left. 2 players going down. Referee says play on. We play on now. Here we go now with Maggie Zasko playing it long and forward. Defended well by SC Blue Heat. And there's Aubrey McKessie responding to the call of duty and getting that ball into her gloves and passing it now to JJ.
Beautiful night, Carlos,
Absolutely.
for women's soccer.
Spectacular evening here in Santa Clarita, California. No doubt the sun's treating us well now and giving us some fresh air from what was a very toasty day on this Sunday fun day.
Over 90 degrees here in the valley. Spring heat, and the summer is only starting.
Summer 11 is happening so fast, and here we go now with Lolo Saviana going full speed ahead now. Onward and forward now. Here goes SC Blue Heat. Opportunity to make it 1-0. Oh! Saved by the goalkeeper. That was Giselle Thompson knocking on the door, and down goes Elizabeth Knight for the save. SC Blue Heat missed opportunity, Jose.
What I said about the sisters, here comes the other one, Carlos.
Opportunity again now for SC Blue Heat. In a can't stop, won't stop vibe. Iris Rabat receiving it, taken away, but given up now by Calgary Foothills. Sade controlling the ball. Helena Sampaio for Iris Rabat. Iris Rabat now calming things down. Goes back now for Sydney Vermillion. Knocking on the door was Giselle Thompson. What great offensive mindset right there.
Full speed ahead. Left 3 defenders behind her. Unfortunately, she could not complete the play.
Taken away now by Calgary. They give it to Zoe Burns. Zoe Burns now for Helena Sampaio. Sampaio now playing it in, but Calgary Foothills playing good defense. Ball is loose. It's there now for SC Blue Heat. Sade down the left side. Gets a good ball. Gets a good cross in, but it's into the gloves now for Elizabeth Knight. And here we go now with possession awarded for Calgary Foothills. Sarah Dilling would be the starting goalkeeper. My apologies for that mispronunciation. Here we go now with Calgary Foothills now. Turning to Sarah Dilling once again. Onward and forward now with Grace Doherty. Receiving this ball. Down goes the player from Calgary Foothills. Referee says play on now. Helena Sampaio takes it away. Yes, indeed. She turns to Lolo. Lolo now for Iris Rabat. Down left she goes for Sade. Sade keeps this ball in play. Ball is still in play. Can't stop, won't stop for Sade. Down the left side, she wants to get through one defender, that being Grace Doherty. It's a corner kick for SC Blue Heat, if I'm not mistaken, Jose. That's the first one for SC Blue Heat.
Sade was looking like she was caressing the ball. She was touching it very softly. And then at the end, she ended up getting that corner kick.
Corner kick opportunity for SC Blue Heat. Here is Iris Rabat now, ready to play it short for Zoe Burns. She does so and receives it once again. Long ball played forward. It's there now for Helena, but her shot goes wide. It goes outside. It'll be a goal kick now for Sarah Dilling, starting goalkeeper for Calgary Foothills. My apologies for that mispronunciation. In Calgary Foothills, starting goalkeeper.
Un saludo para todas las personas que nos acompañaron en esta tarde, en toda la jornada, a través de LA Sports Today. Un saludo muy cordial a todos ellos y gracias por su preferencia.
Muchísimas gracias por su sintonía. Aquí estamos con SC Blue Heat versus Calgary Foothills, acompañado por José Ábalos. Les habla Carlos Hernández. Mucho gusto y mucho apreciamos su tiempo en sintonía de LA Sports Today. Grace Doherty now with the throw-in. Throws it in now. Here we go now with Calgary Foothills. They lose the ball now. Here we go now. Full speed ahead now for Giselle Thompson. Turns to Helena. We go to the right side now of the midfield with Sydney Vermillion. Playing it in now for Alyssa Thompson. Calgary Foothills defending well, and they've got their great defensive mindset, and that's making it difficult for the Thompson sisters to get a good pass in, Jose.
Very, very difficult for them. But these two girls, I started seeing them, and I'm thinking, these girls could do a lot of damage. If they have the ball ahead of them, it's very difficult to stop them.
Helena nearby for the takeaway. Calgary Foothills play it away. Perfect timing. Grace Doherty receiving it. Here we go now. Calgary Foothills playing it slowly but surely, but they lose it. Helena Sampaio wins it. SC Blue Heat responding offensively. Here we go now. Alyssa Thompson, good ball in there for Giselle Thompson, but here we go now with Iris Rabat. Her shot gets deflected, and we play on, and here we go now with Calgary Foothills. Laura Kazan-Dijan playing this ball long and forward, and here we go now with this ball being played in from the midfield, long and forward now for Calgary Foothills offense. Here we go now with JJ defending well. It's played in now for Jaden Berg. Jaden Berg gets in the shot. It's deflected by SC Blue Heat's defense. Calgary Foothills still with the ball. SC Blue Heat responding well defensively, but Calgary Foothills providing some offensive power right here, Jose.
Yes, to continue its attacks, and Calgary with one more.
Cross is in. Not much danger off that cross. It falls for Aubrey McKessie. Finally, a breather there for SC Blue Heat because Calgary Foothill was providing great danger of the flank right there.
After these 2 attempts by Calgary, Blue Heat cannot allow them to continue putting this kind of pressure, Carlos. They need to score on the next opportunity that they have.
And surely, the Thompson sisters are ready to answer that call of action in giving SC Blue Heat the first goal of the evening. But no doubt it's been strong defense by Calgary Foothills, but sooner or later, the passes are there, the combination plays are there. Surely that'll be a glass ceiling broken this evening for the Thompson sisters or for whomever to score the first goal of this evening for SC Blue Heat. Takeaway now by Calgary Foothills, Jaden Berg. Oh, gets interfered. Zoe Burns now playing it for Helena. Plays it in now for Zoe Burns. Gives it back now for a glass ceiling breaker. Lauren Sesselman, truly phenomenal experience she brings to SC Blue Heat and great leadership. That's why she's the captain, asking the players to be in great positioning towards receiving the perfect passes at the perfect time. That's a great captain right there. A glass ceiling breaker, Lauren Sesselman for SC Blue Heat. Ball played in now. Goes into the wrong feet for SC Blue Heat. Charlotte Plotz now picking that rebound. Turning now to Sarah Dilling. Charlotte Plotz now receiving it once again. Gets through one defender, plays it in. And it's taken away now by Lauren Sesselman. Great defense. Referee says play, and we do so. Hip, hip, hooray. Zoe Burns now receiving the pass now by Lolo. JJ now calming things down defensively. Turns to Sydney Vermillion. Great international experience with Armenia, playing in World Cup qualifiers for the Armenian women's national soccer team. Amazing talent she brings to SC Blue Heat squad. She turns to Aubrey McKessie. Back now with a glass ceiling breaker, Lauren Sesselman, going long and forward for Sade, also with great international experience with Team Jamaica, Jose.
Jamaica, yes indeed. And we also have the other captain, Iris from France.
The world is united in a starting 11 here for SC Blue Heat. Amazing international experience we have in front of us here in this glorious evening here from Cougar Stadium in the beautiful campus of College of the Canyons. JJ now going slowly but surely in the midfield, ready to go full speed ahead, passes it for Lolo, and it's taken away now by Calgary. Opportunity afterwards now. Here we go now with Jaden Berg. Jaden Berg goes to the left. Here we go now with SC Blue Heat playing defense. But no doubt standing strong in the defense. Ball played in now by Saoirla Miller. And here we are now with Jaden Berg. Goes to the ground. Referee blows his whistle. Foul awarded for Calgary Foothills.
It was Sydney coming from behind, pushing. And the referee said, that's a foul.
It's a foul. And here we go now with Calgary Foothills off the free kick opportunity. Time to play defense for SC Blue Heat. That's the whistle for the free kick to be taken now. Here goes Calgary Foothills. Off the free kick, ball is going. It's there, deflected well now by Helena Sampaio. Zoe Burns now playing it for Lolo. Good one-time pass for Sade. Sade now turning to Lolo. Here goes Lolo. Good ball. It's there now for Alyssa Thompson. Can't stop, won't stop. 1-on-1 versus the goalkeeper. Could this be goal number 1? No! She had the vision, she had the ball, she took the shot, and she shoots it way wide. That should have been 1-0, that could have been 1-0, but it's a missed opportunity. Jose Avalos.
And it's the two Thompson sisters, the ones with the opportunities, and you had just said that, Carlos. It's just a matter of time before one of the Thompson sisters will put the ball in, and I really thought this was the time.
It was meant to be. But the ball simply said, not today, not in this moment. But surely we'll be in for more spectacular opportunities by the Thompson sisters in this Sunday evening. And now they got to play defense now because here goes Calgary on the attack now. This is Grace Storty playing it in there now for number 10. Here we go now with Calgary Foothills! And they scored! Calgary Foothills has scored! That is number 10 for Calgary Foothills who has scored, that being Mya Jones.
You know what they say in Spanish, Carlos, el que perdona pierde, and that's exactly what's happening to Blue Heat right now. Unfortunately, the Thompson sisters were not able to
goal
put that ball
scored
in
by
there.
Calgary Foothills,
And
number 10,
Calgary
Mya
on the first
Jones.
opportunity. They didn't miss.
Shortly after a missed opportunity by Alyssa Thompson, Calgary Foothills responds with a great counterattack off a great pass meant to be for Mya Jones. This game is now 1-0. Amazing, amazing phrase in Spanish you share with us, Jose.
Yes, you cannot allow your opponent to go ahead after you had a missed opportunity, Carlos.
Time to respond now, time to shine now. This is Giselle Thompson, if I'm not mistaken, getting through one defender, getting through another. Here's Giselle Thompson, can't stop, won't stop, playing it in now for Helena. And it's strong defense right there now by Calgary Foothills. They cleared this ball away. They're up on the scoreboard, 1-0. So far, that famous cliche is happening, Jose. Defense wins you championships, and it's benefiting Calgary Foothills very well.
But I'm going to go on a limb here, and I'm going to say that Blue Heat is going to score 1 goal before the half.
Here we go now with Alyssa Thompson. Going one-on-one, seeing that ball get kicked away by starting goalkeeper Sarah Dilling. Sade receiving the rebound now. Here goes SC Blue Heat. Time to respond now. Iris Rabat now. Turning to Giselle Thompson. In control of this ball is 1 out of 2 of the Thompson sisters. Giselle Thompson to be exact. She goes back now for Sydney Vermillion. Sydney Vermillion has Lauren Sesselman, and indeed she turns to a glass ceiling breaker. At the works now is Lauren Sesselman. She turns to JJ. Now SC Blue Heat using their offensive mindset to break through this defense to get the equalizer. And as Jose said, before the end of the first half. Lauren Sesselman, good ball forward for Iris. Taken away now by Charlotte Platt. Playing it back now for Sarah Dilling. Sarah Dilling sends in a great goalkeeper pass. It's received well now by Lauren Sesselman. And this is Lauren Sesselman losing the ball now. Here we go now with Lauren Sesselman going down, but the referee takes a note of a push and shove instigated by Lauren Sesselman. And it's a foul awarded now for Calgary Foothills. The victim in this case is number 10, that being Mya Jones, the goal scorer, if I'm not mistaken. Free kick awarded for Calgary Foothills.
We saw the speed of Mya Jones. She left 2 defenders and right behind her and ended up crossing that ball perfectly to the right side of Abu.
Sydney Vermillion with a head flick. It's brought down by SC Blue Heat, but referee blows his whistle. It's a foul awarded for Calgary Foothills. Time to play defense because it's a free kick that Calgary Foothills surely wants to take advantage of in extending their lead.
There's always danger in this type of ball, Carlos, and we'll see what they propose.
Surely a different storyline given to what happened on Friday. The goals came in for SC Blue Heat, but no doubt it's been defense that SC Blue Heat have found themselves very difficult to break through these past couple of games. Here we go now with a free kick to be taken by Laura Cassan-Dijon. She's got great company, but it looks like Laura will take this free kick at the sound of the whistle. And that is the whistle. I stand corrected. There goes that free kick opportunity! Way wide of Aubrey McKessie. Way wide of the goalkeeper's net. Miss free kick by Calgary Foothills. This game is still 1-0, Jose.
Yes, it was very, very close to the post. It was just inches away from it.
Here goes Calgary now. On the response now, Grace Storty. Here we go now. Number 22, Brooklyn Blake. Turning now to her colleague. And onward and forward we go now with Sarah Dealing's goalkeeper pass. Brought down by Lolo Saviana. Here we go now. This is SC Blue Heat on the attack now. Side A now. Plenty of options to go forward. She goes for Iris Rabat. Iris Rabat losing it. It's go time for Calgary Foothills, but SC Blue Heat say nah, not at this moment. Lauren Sesselman going back now for JJ and going full speed ahead with her girl power mode on is JJ right now at this very moment. JJ still going for it. JJ can't stop. JJ won't stop. To the right she goes and she plays it a good ball now for side A. She moves to her left side A, goes down to the ground. Referee says play on now. Here we go now with Alyssa Thompson turning to Helena and Lolo lets that ball go back now for Lauren Sesselman. And here is Iris Rabat now off her right foot going long and forward now for Giselle Thompson. Giselle Thompson keeps the ball in play, but that ball goes outside. Possession awarded for Calgary Foothills.
Too long of a pass, even though Giselle Thompson is super fast. She was not able to catch on to that ball.
Amazing combination play right there. And no doubt JJ started sharing some great girl power mode and getting through 1, 2, and 3 defenders and getting this ball played into the penalty area. Surely, slowly but surely, it'll be a very speedy and very dangerous Giselle Thompson ready to receive the perfect pass in scoring the equalizer sooner or later. Lauren Sesselman defending well. Calgary Foothills losing it. Zoe Burns now for a glass ceiling breaker. Lauren Sesselman now goes to Sydney Vermillion. Sydney Vermillion now, slowly but surely. Here we go now with SC Blue Heat now. Giselle Thompson going now to Iris Rabat. Referee says it's last touch now by SC Blue Heat. It'll be a throw-in now for Calgary Foothills.
Under 10 minutes left in this first half, and Calgary is already ahead 1-0.
There goes the throw-in. Sydney Vermillion gets a touch on that ball. Possession still in favor for Calgary Foothills. And here we go now in front of the coaching staff for SC Blue Heat. Surely they've got some great star power on the bench. Plenty of time left in this first half. Plenty of time in this game overall. Surely one of the bench players will change the scoreline as this game progresses onward and forward.
Nosotros somos LA Sports Today y le hacemos la invitación para que se conecte, nos dé un like y siga viendo fútbol de muy buen nivel aquí en el sur de California.
Recuerden de que pueden sintonizar este partido en nuestro canal de YouTube acompañando aquí a José Ábalos y Eduardo Cauche. Muchísimas gracias por su sintonía a través de LA Sports Today. Giselle Thompson playing this ball forward for Alyssa Thompson now. Great sister combination play right there. Alyssa Thompson going for it. Alyssa Thompson, she can't stop, she won't stop. Playing it in now for Sade. And the offside flag is raised. My, oh my. SC Blue Heat were ready to make some magic, but the sideline referee says that's an offside.
Just one foot in front of everybody else, and that was enough for the flagsman to raise the flag.
Sarah Dilling now, boy is she lucky to see that ball nearby her feet because no doubt that was Alyssa Thompson starting some magic for Sade to find the equalizer, but luckily she's also very lucky to see the sideline referee raise their flag because SC Blue Heat were ready to score that equalizer sooner or later.
I still have 7 minutes, Carlos.
7 minutes, lucky number 7. We're having a great limb here with Jose saying that SC Blue Heat will find the equalizer before the first half ends. Surely, some missed opportunities prove that it's slowly and surely coming. Iris Rabat now. Loses the ball now. JJ wins it. Turns to Lauren Sesselman. 1 out of 3 captains for this SC Blue Heat squad. She turns to Sade. Sade now to her right side. Gets a good ball long and forward now for Giselle Thompson. Giselle Thompson wants to get through. It's deflected by Calgary Foothills defender. It'll be a throw-in now for Sydney Vermillion and SC Blue Heat. Final minutes of the first half. Here we go now. It's goal time for SC Blue Heat. Down on the scoreboard, 1-0. Goal scored by number 10, Mya Jones for Calgary Foothills. Carlos Hernandez here alongside Jose Avalos, Edward Cauche on the great camera works. Great to have you here with us through LA Sports Today in this Sunday Funday soccer matchup starring Calgary Foothills, the visiting side from Canada, and UWS reigning champion, SC Blue Heat. Lolo now, turning to Iris Rabat. Iris Rabat playing it now for Sydney Vermillion. And at least SC Blue Heat are keeping their composure in playing perfect passes and playing perfect offensive passes. Despite the goal happening here, Jose, SC Blue Heat still staying true to their game plan.
Well, Carlos, if you remember, this first half has been all Blue Heat with more opportunities. At least 3 of them were extremely clear. They had the best opportunities, unfortunately, for Blue Heat. One for Calgary, and they put it in.
My, oh my. SC Blue Heat with the better chances, and with the golden chance, Calgary Foothills makes it 1-0. 5 minutes and 50 seconds have gone by in the first half. We go down to Lauren Sesselman, a glass ceiling breaker at the works now. Asking for some assistance. She passes the ball to Sade. Sade now looking forward. Sade has Giselle Thompson. Giselle Thompson receives it. Here goes Giselle. To the right she goes now with SC Blue Heat. Player down the right side. Cross is deflected. It goes outside. Corner kick now for SC Blue Heat. And it could be the equalizer coming for you, Jose.
There goes Iris. I have all the faith, all the confidence that this might be it.
They play it short now for Alyssa Thompson. Sideline referee raises their flag. Referee takes a note of that. It looks like we're going to have a replay on this play.
The ball was still moving.
And the referee takes a note of that alongside the sideline referee. No doubt they've got great alignment of 20/20 vision. Asking for that ball to be a replay right now. And here we go now with Lolo. Not able to receive that ball. Here goes Calgary. Defense time now for SC Blue Heat. Sydney Vermillion wants to be a great defender. Sydney Vermillion takes it away, and there's JJ cleaning it up for Sydney Vermillion and SC Blue Heat's defense. Amazing defense by SC Blue Heat right there. And they turn out to Helena Sampaio. Helena Sampaio now for Sade. Sade not able to get the perfect pass in there now for Lauren Sesselman. And here we go now with Calgary Foothills going full speed ahead. Here we go now. This is the goal scorer, Mya Jones now. Here we go now with Jaden Berg. And this is Calgary Foothills playing this ball slowly but surely on their behalf. Iris Rabat now, calming things down, wants to move this ball forward for SC Blue Heat. She does so now for Alyssa Thompson. And here we go now with Sade. Sade now finding now Alyssa Thompson down the left side versus one defender. Alyssa now wants to get to a defender. She does. Here goes Alyssa. Alyssa still with the ball. Turns now to Sade. Sade now with the shot. Up and away that ball goes into a clear sky here in Santa Clarita, California. Missed opportunity for Sade and SC Blue Heat.
They had the opportunity, but the ball jumped a little bit. When she was ready to strike it, the ball jumped just a little bit on the second attempt. It was wide.
Soon to come with these final 3 minutes to be played in the first half. Perfect way to describe this first half, Jose. SC Blue Heat dominant, but the one golden chance in favor for Calgary, it's in the back of the net.
Indeed, it only took one opportunity for Calgary, and they didn't let it go.
Zoe Burns now. Going back now for JJ. Off that recent counterattack by Calgary Foothills, that was great communication defensively between Sydney Vermillion and JJ. Surely they are demonstrating the great defensive experience they have in playing good defense for SC Blue Heat. Sade receiving it. Zoe Burns going forward. Lolo asking for it. Sade goes long and forward now. She goes long and forward now for Helena Sampaio. Here we go now with Giselle Thompson receiving the ball. Giselle Thompson in control of the ball. In the penalty box she goes. She gets a shot and it gets deflected. Corner kick opportunity for SC Blue Heat. They want to get the equalizer before the first half ends. It's an opportunity coming for SC Blue Heat, Jose.
I had just seen Giselle almost at midfield, and all of a sudden, she's already ahead of everyone else. She's super fast.
Amazing, amazing speed. Amazing, amazing girl power by Giselle Thompson here in Cougar Stadium. There goes the corner kick. Could this be the equalizer? It's into the gloves now for Sarah Dilling. No danger off that corner kick. It's still 1-0 Calgary Foothills versus SC Blue Heat. Very rare to possibly see SC Blue Heat go down on the scoreboard before the end of the first half. Ball is played long and forward. It's going, it's going. Can it be still in play? No, not today, not in this moment for Mya Jones. Here we go now with Zoe Burns now, turning to Lolo. Lolo now going back now for Lauren Sesselman. Lauren Sesselman plays it in now for JJ. JJ playing strong defense. It's time to shine. It's the final minutes of the first half for SC Blue Heat. The score is Calgary Foothills 1, SC Blue Heat 0. Down the right side we go now with Giselle Thompson. And it's going to be played in now for Sarah Dilling, starting goalkeeper. But there's the rebound now for Iris Rabat. Iris Rabat now turning to Lolo. And it's deflected by Calgary Foothills defense. Not for long. JJ receiving the rebound. Here we go now. Ball played in. Headed down by Lauren Sesselman. Here's the goal scorer, Mya Jones. Wants to get through Zoe Burns. Not able to do so. Zoe Burns. Great takeaway. And here is Zoe Burns now with her Zoe mode vibe. Playing it down to Giselle Thompson. Giselle Thompson gets a bad pass there. It's deflected by Calgary Foothills. And here we go now. Opportunity at the works now for Saurla Miller. Defended well now by SC Blue Heat. Here we go now with Iris Rabat now. Turning to Lauren Sesselman. Final seconds of the first half. Here we go now. Time to shine. SC Blue Heat. Helena Sampaio for Zoe Burns. And Helena Sampaio turning to Zoe Burns once again. Great USC power right there. Great USC stars at the works now. Helena Sampaio receiving it. SC Blue Heat making their way in the penalty area. Alyssa Thompson for Helena Sampaio! Great vision, great shot, but a missed opportunity for Helena Sampaio and SC Blue Heat.
I think Elena could have taken another step into the box and get a better shot, but then again, she thought she was wide open to take the shot. She took the opportunity. Unfortunately for her, Sarah was right where she was needed.
Perfect positioning by Sarah Dilling, starting goalkeeper for Calgary Foothills. This first half is soon to end, and my oh my, what a very different scenario for SC Blue Heat. Last time, here on Fridays, they went into the halftime 0-0 with 2 goals scored in the second half. Now, they're going into halftime sooner or later, going down a goal. Lauren Sesselman now, looking ahead, final seconds. Lauren Sesselman signaling to go long and forward. She plays it a long ball forward. It's there now for SC Blue Heat. It's there for Alyssa Thompson. And there's the rebound now in favor now for Giselle Thompson. Referee says play on now, and we play on now. SC Blue Heat asking for a foul. Sydney Vermillion plays on now. Down the right side is Sydney Vermillion. What can she do here? Wants to get through one defender. She keeps the ball, and she plays it back now for SC Blue Heat. Here we go now with SC Blue Heat playing this ball calmly and surely. But in the end, it's a bad pass. It's going outside, and the whistle has blown. The ball has stopped rolling. It's halftime. The first 45 minutes are in the books. It's Calgary Foothills 1, SC Blue Heat 0. Stay with us. It's just a short 15-minute break alongside Jose Avalos and Eduardo Cauche, and the camera works. We'll be right back for the start of the second half. Are back now for the start of the second half. Great to know you're still joining us. I'm Carlos Hernandez alongside here now with Jose Avalos. Thank you for still tuning in to LA Sports Today for today's Sunday Funday matchup between Calgary Foothills, the visiting side from Canada, and reigning UWS champions SC Blue Heat. Scoreline is 1-0. Calgary Foothills versus SC Blue Heat. Your thought, Jose Avalos, on the first half?
It was a great first half for Blue Heat. Unfortunately, they could not complete the key plays. And here we go, Carlos.
The whistle has blown. The ball is now rolling. Second half is now underway. And here we go now with Calgary Foothills winning this ball at this very moment. And here we go now with Lolo, seeing that ball go beyond her feet, and it's played in now for Zoe Burns. Zoe Burns having to turn now. Well, it looks like she was going to turn to Aubrey McKessie, but here we go now. She turns now to Iris Robot. And here we go now with Sade, playing this ball long and forward. Here we go now. It's go time for Alyssa Thompson. Alyssa Thompson, can she make it 1-1? Can she make it 1-1? No again. Sarah Dilling says no one more time. My oh my, missed opportunity for SC Blue Heat, Jose.
45 seconds into the second half, and the first opportunity for Alyssa Thompson. Once again, no goal for her.
No goal and no goal. This game is still 1-0. Calgary Foothills versus SC Blue Heat. And no doubt Sarah Dilling and Calgary Foothills defense making it difficult for SC Blue Heat to get a goal into the back of the net.
We were able to see the blazing speed right there on Alyssa Thompson, leaving defenders behind her. She also had her sister on the other side, but was not able to cross it. She instead decided to go for the shot.
Here goes Calgary now. What can they do here? Lara Casandijan plays it in now for her colleague, that being Maggie Zasko. And here we go now with Calgary Foothills calming things down. Rebecca Grisdale going to the right side, that being Charlotte Potts, excuse me. And here we go now with Zoe Burns taking the ball away. Zoe Burns now needs some assistance. She goes to a glass ceiling breaker. Lauren Sesselman, she goes way down to Sydney Vermillion. And here is Sydney Vermillion turning to Alyssa Thompson. Alyssa Thompson, full speed ahead. Alyssa Thompson, girl power mode on. Alyssa Thompson, she turns to Giselle Thompson. Giselle Thompson now feeling the girl power mode on right here, right now. Gets through one defender, and it's cleared in the end by number 3, Maggie Zasko. Referee says play on, and we do so. We play on now with Maggie Zasko receiving this ball, kicking this ball long and forward. It's defended well now by Sydney Vermillion, and she goes back for JJ. And here we go now with JJ in control of this ball, turning now to Lolo. Lolo now wanting to go forward. Lolo now controlling the ball very well in the midfield. Lolo in a can't stop, won't stop mode. Lolo now going back now for Lauren Sesselman, excuse me. And Lauren Sesselman going back now for JJ. Turning now to Helena Sampaio. Joga bonito time for Helena Sampaio. She plays in a good ball now for Giselle. I stand corrected, Giselle Thompson. Yes, indeed. That was Giselle Thompson wanting to get the good pass. But there is Sarah dealing again with the ball, Jose.
Yeah, Sarah really needs timing. It's just perfect. She has not missed one of those opportunities for her to stop the incoming heat.
Lauren Sesselman receiving the ball now. Looking ahead, passing it forward for Helena Sampaio. Helena now turning to Zoe Burns. Helena receiving it once again. Iris Robot in control of this ball. Passing it to Sydney Vermillion, receiving it well now. Just a matter of minutes for SC Blue Heat to get the well-deserved equalizer, and even better, the well-deserved victory, because it has all been SC Blue Heat dominant offensively. Lauren Sesselman now going full speed ahead. Girl power mode on by a glass ceiling breaker. Olympic medalist at the works now. Playing a good ball in. Receiving the ball one more time. Lauren Sesselman wants to steal that ball. Referee blows his whistle. It's a foul, and it's a foul awarded for Calgary Foothills, who are still winning this game 1-0.
41 minutes left. 40 minutes left now. Carlos, 1-0. Still Calgary winning this game.
Calgary on the attack now. Here is Calgary. What can they do here? Can they extend their lead? It's great defense right there now by SC Blue Heat. Referee says play on now, and the sideline referee says it's a corner kick. Referee corroborates it's a corner kick. Great defense right there, but that was Calgary with a great offensive play that gets defended well by SC Blue Heat.
That was number 9, Miller, going full speed ahead, but she met one of the defenders from Blue Heat. Fortunately for the
Saoirla Miller, pardon me, off the last play, and here we go
Saoirla
now.
Miller.
With a corner kick now ready to be taken by Calgary Foothill. Here we go now with the corner kick at the works now. Ball is played in. It's loose and it's defended well now. There's the rebound. It gets deflected. Cleared away now by SC Blue Heat. My oh my, nervy moment defensively for SC Blue Heat. And here we go now with this ball going outside. Referee blows his whistle. Possession awarded now for Maggie Zesko and Calgary Foothills. Nervy moment for SC Blue Heat's defense right there. It'll be a free kick now. Maggie Zesko will let it go to number 8, that being Laura Casandigian, making her way near the ball. She has some great company from the look of it. Here we go now. That appears to be number 15, Sarah Kinsner. And it's Laura who takes the free kick opportunity. It's loose in there, and it's cleared away now by Sade. Picked up now by number 22. There goes the ball. It gets deflected. There goes the shot, and it goes way wide of Aubrey McKessie's goal net. This opportunity for Calgary Foothills, still 1-0, and not so good news right there for SC Blue Heat. Not a good moment for the coaching staff to witness.
Lauren had to go with the head and deflect that ball. Lauren's still down. Let's hope that she's okay.
My, oh my. A glass ceiling breaker turning to her girl power mode to finish this game, and no doubt to make a great comeback. Great defending, a great deflection by Lauren Sesselman. That's the great experience she brings to SC Blue Heat. Fantastic experience with the Canadian national team in the 2012 Olympics. A fantastic Olympic medalist. Great to have you at SC Blue Heat with your girl power mode on scales. Lauren Sesselman finishing this game stronger than ever. JJ turning to Zoe Burns. If I'm not mistaken. Here we go now with Iris Rabat now. Header goes for Sydney Vermillion, and here we go now with SC Blue Heat turning to Sydney Vermillion. Great backfield pass for Iris. Iris puts it in play. Iris now for Giselle Thompson. Giselle Thompson in control of this ball. Giselle Thompson now in control of this ball. Turns to Iris once again. Iris now turning to Helena Sampaio. Joga bonito time. Helena now with a good long ball forward for Alyssa Thompson. It's not played in for her sister Giselle, but here we go now with Alyssa Thompson winning the rebound. She turns to Lolo. Lolo now, she has Sade. Lolo now turns to Alyssa Thompson. Alyssa Thompson calming things down, turning to Sydney Vermillion, and here we go now. Sydney Vermillion playing it in now for Giselle Thompson. Giselle Thompson gets through one defender. Giselle Thompson wants to move to her right. She does so. She plays in a good ball now for Alyssa Thompson. Alyssa Thompson in it to win it. Alyssa Thompson in the penalty box. Alyssa Thompson with a good cross. It's deflected by Calgary Foothills. That's Maggie Zasko finding the rebound. She has number 9, Saoirla Miller nearby. She plays the ball long and forward now for Calgary Foothills midfield. Here we go now. At the works now is Saoirla Miller. She turns to number 15. That being Sarah Kinsner. And here we go now with Calgary Foothills now in control of this ball offensively. And here we go now with Jaden Berg now all over that play. But SC Blue Heat having to play defense at this moment because now it's Calgary with lots of ball movement at their behalf. Jose.
Jaden Berg is just going all over the field, recovering for Calgary. Great opportunities, providing the offense from the midfield and on.
Here is Calgary now, playing this ball to the right side now. Opportunity here now for the team from Canada. Time to play defense for SC Blue Heat. Great pressure there now by Giselle Thompson, if I'm not mistaken. And here we go now with Calgary, playing in a long ball forward. It's there now. Dangerous moment for SC Blue Heat. Amazing diving save by Aubrey McKessie. And she plays it quickly now. Here we go now with JJ. JJ with tons of space. JJ with tons of options. JJ now plays in the ball, but it's not going into the direction of Alyssa Thompson. But the rebound does for Iris Rabat. And here we go now with Iris turning to Sade. Sade now calming things down in the midfield, turns to Iris once again. Here goes Iris with her great French international experience, turning to Zoe Burns, Canadian international experience sensation at the works now. And here goes Calgary winning the rebound. Here we go now, Sarah Kinsner turning now to the midfield for Calgary Foothills. Here we go now with Calgary in control of this ball, playing this on a perfect passing sequence. Here we go now. Opportunity is at the works now for Calgary Foothills. In the midfield we go now. That is opportunity here now for Calgary now in the defensive side of the field. Here we go now with Lara. Lara now turning now to Jaden Berg. Jaden Berg now moving it forward now. Opportunity here now. Dangerous moment, but there's Aubrey McKessie responding to the call of action and making a great diving save. Great goalkeeping by Aubrey McKessie right there.
Tomar una oportunidad para mandar saludos a todas las personas que muy cordialmente nos acompañaron durante toda esta jornada de domingo a través de LA Sports Today en todas nuestras plataformas, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter y también tenemos por ahí TikTok.
Apreciamos su sintonía, Carlos Hernández aquí junto con José Ábalos y Eduardo Cauche. Muchísimas gracias por su sintonía, gracias por estar en contacto con LA Sports Today. Sade now, looking to go full speed ahead in front of two defenders. Sade gets the ball moving, but Calgary Foothills defense standing strong. They turn to Sarah Dilling. Goalkeeper passes long, and it's going now for Zoe Burns. Zoe Burns finds the rebound. And the ball now finds Calgary Foothills. Slowly but surely, Lolo wants to steal that ball, but in the end, Calgary Foothills win it. Helena was taking it back, but Calgary Foothills take it away once again. Time to play defense for SC Blue Heat, because here goes Calgary, and here we go now with JJ, playing great defense, kicking that ball outside, throw in now for Calgary Foothills.
Couple of opportunities for Blue Heat, but unable to find the equalizer yet, Carlos. 33 minutes left in this second half, and the score is still 1-0 Calgary.
Just a matter of minutes, and no doubt it's all on Giselle Thompson and Alyssa Thompson. No doubt they are creating some magic offensively, but it's been some great saves by Sarah Dilling and some good defense by Calgary Foothills that are interfering with that great goal-scoring talent, but it's just a matter of minutes for their magic to shine here in College of the Canyons Cougar Stadium.
It might be just a matter of minutes also before the coach from Blue Heat calls one of or two of the players from the bench. Remember, we have Salome, who has already scored in this tournament, 2022.
Amazing goal scored by Salome. No doubt she'll be a great player to turn to from the bench. Hola bonito time by Helena Sampaio. Ball there now for Giselle Thompson. Backfield no good. Helena wins the rebound. Helena wants to get through two defenders. Referee blows his whistle. It's a foul awarded now for Helena Sampaio and SC Blue Heat. Calgary Foothills object to that. Referee says we play on with my call, leading the way for SC Blue Heat to play the free kick short and to the point. They turn to Alyssa Thompson. Now they turn to Sydney Vermillion, and here is JJ now. Turning now to Lauren Sesselman. Lauren Sesselman ready to deliver the perfect pass. Here we go now. She finds Lolo. She finds Sade. Sade now, good kick, flick pass. It's there now for Giselle Thompson. Giselle Thompson wanted to play it in for Zoe Burns. And that ball gets defended well by Calgary Foothills. Zoe Burns joining in on the fun offensively right there.
Zoe Burns is known to go onto the attack, and she's not a stranger there. She knows how to move the ball, and she knows how to push herself forward and look for opportunities as well up front.
Surely we miss the impression that Zoe Burns has a twin, because that's exactly your greatest insight in the first post-match interview you had with Zoe Burns, Jose. Literally in that first game, Zoe Burns was everywhere. You called it well. It looks like Zoe Burns has a twin out there, and surely we haven't seen that impression right here in this match.
She's playing down low.
Here we go now with Sade. Sade now in the box. Sade now with the ball. It's going outside, and it's a goal kick for the starting goalkeeper for Calgary Foothill, Sarah Dilling. My oh my, Sade was there, but the ball went far away. Missed opportunity for SC Blue Heat.
Sade had it on her left. She wanted to put it on the right. Unfortunately, the space was not enough, and the ball went out.
Substitution now leaving the game now is number 15 for Calgary Foothills, that being Sarah Kinsner. And we'll have a few moments to verify who's coming in. Now out goes Sarah Kinsner, reporting for duty for Calgary Foothills. As soon as we get a good look at her number, momentarily, that'll be number 2 for Calgary Foothills, that being Mya Lee. Substitution for Calgary Foothills, leaving the game, number 15, Sarah Kinsner. Entering the game now is number 2, Mya Lee. Substitutions are official now, and here we go now with Lolo, taking the ball away. It's go time for Lolo. Lolo now, good ball forward for Alyssa Thompson. Alyssa Thompson, it's time to shine. Alyssa Thompson keeping this ball in play, and this is Alyssa Thompson needing some assistance. Good one-on-one footwork by Alyssa Thompson. She patiently waits. She needs some assistance. She's still going for it. She plays in a good ball now for Helena. Helena now in control of this ball, turning now to Iris. Iris turning to Sydney Vermillion. Sydney Vermillion has Giselle Thompson. She plays in a long ball forward, but it's way far for Giselle Thompson. No doubt had that ball been played in to Giselle Thompson, some magic would have happened right there.
Giselle and Lolo were right there, but unfortunately, neither one of them understood what Sydney was trying to do. Play the ball through, and the ball ended up in the keeper's hands.
You mentioned a very good insight right there, Jose, in regards to the first match, where Zoe Burns once again looked like she had a twin all over the field. You mentioned that Zoe Burns is playing down low. Should that be the change in the lineup for SC Blue Heat? Because surely I would like to see Zoe Burns have more offensive power within the flanks for SC Blue Heat.
She has a tendency to combine good passes with Elena, but this time playing down low, it has not been the case.
Here we go now. Maggie Zesko. Here we go now with Calgary Foothills in the midfield. Ball control now by Charlotte Potts. Calgary Foothills lose it. There's a whistle now. Brooklyn Blake was the last one to hold that ball for Calgary Foothills, and the referee says it's a foul awarded for the visiting team from Canada, Calgary Foothills. Winning this game 1-0. Carlos Hernandez here alongside Jose Avalos and Eduardo Cauche. Here alongside LA Sports Today. Great to have you here tuning in to this Sunday Funday matchup. It's Calgary Foothills 1, SC Blue Heat 0. Here we go now with 28 minutes gone by in the second half, and it's Calgary Foothills off a free kick. It's going long, and it's deflected by Sydney Vermillion. It's there now for Giselle Thompson. Giselle Thompson not able to clear it away. There goes Calgary Foothills. Shot! And it's going up and away from Aubrey McKessie's goal net. And according to the referee, we have a corner kick awarded now for Calgary Foothills. Corner kick is headed for Calgary Foothills.
We're getting close to the 25-minute mark, Carlos, and doesn't look really good at this time for Blue Heat. they need to find the equalizer as soon as possible.
Surely well deserving of an equalizing goal, SC Blue Heat. The chances have been there, the perfect passes have been there, but it's been great defense and great goalkeeper saves by Sarah Dilling and Calgary Foothills that has ruined the goal scoring streak for SC Blue Heat. There goes the corner kick, there goes the header, it's loose, and there is Sade playing it now for Iris. Iris now turning to Helena. Helena keeping this ball alive. Helena going full speed ahead. There goes SC Blue Heat now. It's time to shine now for Alyssa Thompson. Alyssa Thompson wanting to keep that ball moving forward, but Calgary Foothills defense stands up big. Lolo adding pressure, and here we go now with Calgary turning now to their starting goalkeeper, Sarah Dilling. She sends in a long goalkeeper pass. It's going now for Calgary Foothills in the midfield. If I'm not mistaken, that's Laura. Laura now wanting to get through Zoe Burns. Laura in control of the ball now. Laura finds number 2. Here we go now. That's Mia Lee now, reporting for duty. Substitute at the works now. And here we go now with SC Blue Heat stealing this ball. Great takeaway by Zoe Burns. We play on now, says the referee. And here we go now with Iris. 1 out of 3 captains for SC Blue Heat squad this season. Turning to the second co-captain, Sydney Vermillion, our maiden international sensation. Turning to captain number 3, the third musketeer of captains for SC Blue Heat, a glass ceiling breaker, Lauren Sesselman. And she goes now to Lolo Saviano. Lolo now turning to Sydney Vermillion. Sydney Vermillion looking ahead, has tons of space, sends in a long ball forward now for Alyssa Thompson. Ball is not played in well, and here we go now with Lara getting this ball moving for Calgary Foothills. Here we go now with Saurla Miller. Here we go now with Calgary Foothills getting this ball moving on their behalf. That ball gets deflected. We play on, says the referee. Opportunity in favor now for SC Blue Heat. Elena Sampaio with her Hoga Bonita pass. Not going in a good direction. Here we go now. This is Saurla Miller now, keeping this ball in favor now for Calgary Foothills. Saurla Miller once again. Here we go now with Brooklyn Blake joining in on the fun now. But here is Calgary Foothills playing their game and making it difficult for SC Blue Heat to find the ball once again, Jose.
25 minutes left, and we see the Blue Heat, instead of sending people forward, they're all defending, except for Alyssa Thompson.
Charlotte Potts' ball is played in successfully. Here goes Calgary. Here we go now. Brooklyn Blake now getting something started. Down the right side we go now. Here is Calgary Foothills on the attack now. SC Blue Heat playing defense. Ball is last touched and deflected by SC Blue Heat. Throw in now for the visiting team from Canada. 24 minutes have gone by. It's now or never for SC Blue Heat to find the equalizer. What a shocking result this could be for SC Blue Heat to lose at home after a fantastic home start for this 2022 UWS season. Takeaway now successful for SC Blue Heat. Iris now turning to JJ. Aubrey McKessie now looking ahead. Goes nearby for Sydney Vermillion. Sydney Vermillion for Giselle Thompson. Giselle Thompson now going full speed ahead. Can't stop, won't stop by for Giselle Thompson. Giselle Thompson in front of 2 defenders, still going with it. It's last touch now by Calgary Foothills defender. It'll be a throw in now awarded for SC Blue Heat. And we have a substitution now for SC Blue Heat. If I'm not mistaken, I believe that is Salome. And it looks like Helena Sampaio will make her way for Salome to report for duty as a substitute for SC Blue Heat.
We said it, one of the key players up front, and that's what Blue Heat needs right now, somebody, some presence in the box, and to put the equalizer in there, Carlos.
Substitution for SC Blue Heat leaving the game. Helena Sampaio entering the game. Entering the game, pardon me, is Salome Pratt. Here we go now with SC Blue Heat, wanting to get something started, but here we go now with Calgary Foothills playing defense. Laura now getting this ball, going forward for Calgary Foothills. Here we go now with JJ. JJ turning to Aubrey McKessie. Aubrey McKessie now turning to Lauren Sesselman. Onward and forward now with a glass ceiling breaker. Here we go now with Lauren Sesselman. Tons of space, goes to Iris. Iris now turns to JJ. JJ now has Sydney Vermillion nearby, and here is Sydney Vermillion playing it peacefully now for JJ. Plenty of options open up forward. So far, playing this ball slowly but surely are Sydney Vermillion, JJ, and Lauren Sesselman. There goes the glass ceiling breaker at the works now. ball. Good pass for Iris. It goes way out of her control. Referee takes a note of a push and shove. Iris and SC Blue Heat and a free kick at this moment.
Now Blue Heat presents 3 players out front, Salome and the sisters, the Thompson sisters. Carlos, this could be the right moment to look for the equalizer.
Free kick opportunity for SC Blue Heat. Perfect moment to find the equalizer. 22 minutes and 11 seconds have gone by. There goes Iris off the whistle. Playing it there now for JJ. JJ now sending it a long ball forward. And it goes peacefully into the gloves of Sarah Dilling. No danger off that free kick. It's still 1-0. Calgary Foothills versus SC Blue Heat. The time is slowly and surely becoming the nemesis for SC Blue Heat. Laura now with the ball, losing it to Sade. Referee blows his whistle. It's a foul on Sade. And it's a foul awarded to Lara Casandigian and awarded to Calgary Foothill. Sade not liking it, but the referee says we play on with my call. It'll be a free kick awarded for Calgary Foothills.
For this 2022 season, Carlos, Blue Heat is in unknown territory. They have never been losing.
Never did they imagine to find themselves in this position right here, right now, as this ball is played in by Charlotte Potts. It goes into the gloves of Aubrey McKessie. So we have Salome Pratt now joining in on the fun offensively. You throw in the Thompson sisters. How about a golden passer for the midfield, Jose? That seems to be what's a bit behind for SC Blue Heat to find the golden goal at this moment.
Well, Sade is there, and Lolo, Helena is already out. We'll see what happens on this one, Carlos.
Salome Pratt on the left side. Salome Pratt playing in a good ball forward. It's there now for Zoe. Excuse me, for Giselle Thompson, pardon me. That was Giselle Thompson waiting for it. That was Giselle Thompson all over that one. But it's not there for Giselle Thompson. Missed opportunity for SC Blue Heat.
Again, Sarah is there. Very attent, looking for that ball as it was crossing the whole box. Unfortunately, again, for the Thompson sisters, were not able to complete the play.
Sooner or later, that's a golden goal for the Thompson sisters. For now, it's a corner kick taken by Iris. It's headed down by Salome. And here we go now. That ball deflected by Mya Jones. It's going outside. It's go time from the bench for SC Blue Heat's starting 11 at this very moment as that ball is headed in. It's thrown in, for Lolo. Lolo now gets in a good ball forward, and I stand corrected. That was actually Alyssa Thompson. Alyssa Thompson trying her luck from distance, but it goes straight into the gloves of Sarah Dilling.
Let's just hope that was not a desperation shot by Alyssa Thompson. It's a good shot, but it was too far away.
Alyssa Thompson trying her luck, and it was no good, but no doubt she's getting closer and closer to playing the hero and scoring the equalizer sooner or later. For now, SC Blue Heat must control the ball and get that magic going, and they do so now with Iris turning to Sydney Vermillion. Amazing hustle play right there by Salome Pratt. Down the left side, throwing in a good cross. Just a few feet away was Giselle Thompson and getting in a perfect shot, but it goes wide for a corner kick. Now it's time for SC Blue Heat to go full speed ahead offensively. But this ball gets deflected once again now. Iris bringing down Lara. Referee now blows his whistle. And the referee takes a note of Lara not getting a good souvenir by Iris off that play. And the referee asking for the medical staff to come to Lara Casandigian's medical need.
Lara might be bleeding. They bumped heads. Lara is looking as if she's bleeding.
And the referee is still requesting for the trainer, the medical member of Calgary Foothills, to come on over to respond to the call of action to this moment. Unpleasantly for Lara Casandigian. And the referee having a moment to communicate to SC Blue Heat's Iris, Lauren, Sydney, and JJ. And I believe the message is very clear. Fair play every day, every minute of this soccer day.
Seemed to be accidental. And Lara, unfortunately, took the worst of that heat.
Taking her time now is Lara getting the medical attention she deserves. And no doubt, Communication needed for SC Blue Heat to get together and to re-spark the game plan, because once again, it's great passing, it's great shots on goal, but in the end, it's still 0 SC Blue Heat versus Calgary Foothills. Surely there has to be a communication for a golden play to happen, for the equalizer to come through.
Iris approached Laura to offer her apologies, and now she's walking away. But Laura seemed to acknowledge the fact that Iris was saying, "I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that."
Definitely a great fair play moment right there. And here we go now with play in pause now, as the referee takes note of the progress that Laura Casadijan is making from that play. Surely she's getting the right medical attention. And slowly but surely she is rejuvenating. In a minute and a moment now, she'll be up and at it, ready to finish this half, ready to finish this game. She is up and at it, still receiving medical attention. Referee takes a note of that.
Vamos a tomar un breve momento para saludar a todas las personas nuevamente que nos acompañaron a través de la sintonía de LA Sports Today. Un gran abrazo para todos ellos. Una jornada sumamente larga en la Copa Abierta de Cal South. Muchas gracias por su sintonía. Les agradecemos a todos los que estuvieron en San Bernardino.
Encantados por su sintonía. Muchísimas gracias por todo su apoyo y atención a través por LA Sports Today. And here we go now with Laura, up and at it, ready to finish this moment on the sideline. She'll receive more medical attention to the side. And here we go now with the referee now to corroborate that it will be a ball awarded for Calgary Foothills, if I'm not mistaken. And the referee is now applying a cleaning wipe on the field. Turns out there was blood, and not a good picture right there, because it looks like the blood was really coming down unpleasantly for Calgary Foothills' Laura Kajan-Dijan. And here we go now. Number 2 having a very good preaching moment. It's our ball, and it'll be Calgary Foothills to maintain this ball off that very unpleasant play for their team member to go through, that being Laura Kajan-Dijan. And here we go now. We play on now. Charlotte Potts playing in the long ball forward now for Mia Lee. And here we go now with Sydney Vermillion. Referee says play, 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 and we do so hip, hip, hooray. With Aubrey McKesty now receiving the goalkeeper pass. She sends it long and forward. Defended now by Calgary Foothill. No good off that play. This is Giselle Thompson turning to Alyssa Thompson. Girl power mode now on for Giselle Thompson. And the sideline referee raises his flag. No, 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 says the sideline referee. That does not count. It's an offside. Calgary Foothills were lucky because that was Salome ready for the equalizer.
I have my doubts right there on that. Salome seemed to be right on site, but the flagsman said otherwise.
Sarah Dilling, at the request of the referee, will now take the goalkeeper pass, and it's going long and forward now for a head deflection. Here we go now with Mia Lee, still maintaining this ball. Now it's Giselle Thompson, turning now to Madison Paris. Madison Paris joining in on the fun now. Madison Paris now, great addition to Long Beach State Soccer's team. No doubt she'll be ready to go full speed ahead with Long Beach State as the season fast approaches this fall. No doubt she's ready to go beach for a start right here for SC Blue Heat as a second half substitute.
I didn't see who went out for Madison, Carlos.
Madison, here we go now. Madison leaves the field.
No, I didn't see who went.
Oh, my apologies
Who left
for that.
from
Absolutely. Yeah, my apologies to report on that. For sure, Maddie Paris is in. But definitely a good question for the coaching staff. Who replaces? Who does Madison Paris replace? But in the end, it looks like Madison Paris will join in on the fun. We'll have corroboration on that momentarily before this broadcast ends. We'll take a note of that in our 2020 roster notes. For now, this ball is played in now for Calgary Foothills. Defended well now by SC Blue Heat. Here we go now. This is Zoe Burns now, playing it in for Lolo. Lolo now. The ball played forward. It's there now for Giselle, but not played in well. It's taken away now by Maggie Zasko. Maggie Zasko now, turning now to the goal scorer in the first half, the lone goal scorer, Mya Jones. Here we go now with Calgary Foothills now. Turning to number 11, that being Jaden Berg. Sarah Dilling receiving the ball now. Here is Sarah Dilling's goalkeeper pass. It's going long and deflected by JJ. Here we go now with no one of SC Blue Heat to find the rebound. 12 minutes and 50 seconds have gone by. It's now or never for SC Blue Heat. And could this be the moment? Sade turning to Giselle. Giselle Thompson for Lolo. Lolo now wants to get something started. Lolo now playing it for Sade. Sade now one-on-one. Sends in a long cross. It's there. Perfect pass, perfect shot on goal, but not so perfect is that ball going wide versus going into the back of the net. Missed opportunity for SC Blue Heat. That was the equalizer, and it goes wide.
Salome had it. She was her opportunity, what she was looking for, right on the right. But unfortunately for Blue Heat, that went wide right.
Sarah Dilling now, lucky to see that ball, ready to be kicked by her. Rather than that ball getting picked up from the back of the net. Salome Pride, surely she did it last time. On Friday, she wants to make it a happy ending for SC Blue Heat.
After that head collision that Iris and Lara had, Iris went out and Madison came in, Carlos, for Blue Heat.
And that is the substitution for SC Blue Heat. Substitution minutes ago for SC Blue Heat leaving the game is Iris Robot. Entering the game is Madison Paris. We play on now. Sade now for Salome Pratt now. Salome Pratt, her cross gets deflected. Here we go now. Calgary Foothills finding the rebound. Not for long. Madison Paris finds JJ. JJ now turning to Giselle. Giselle Thompson wants to get through one defender. She does so spectacularly. Spectacular footwork by Giselle Thompson. She goes back now for Sydney Vermillion. And this is the Armenian International Glass Ceiling Breaker sensation. Turning to JJ. And here is Lauren Sesselman in control of this ball. Lauren Sesselman with the perfect pass. It's going now. It's going now for Zoe Burns. Zoe Burns now with her Zoe Mode 5. In control of this ball versus two defenders. Gets through both of them. Finds it now. Finds the ball in favor now for Salome. Salome now turning to Lolo. Lolo with a good shot, but it's there for no one. It goes outside. Goal kick for Calgary Foothills.
Lolo kicked that one with the left. That's not her best shot tonight, but she's there anyways. Lolo to score at any minute too. She has the power to shoot that ball straight into the net from way, way out.
Surely I'm a fan of happy endings, and I could sense one happening for SC Blue Heat. 9 minutes and 24 seconds have gone by. It's starting to look like the beginning of the end for SC Blue Heat's fantastic home winning streak coming possibly to an end. Plenty of time here. It's go time now for Alyssa Thompson. But there is Calgary Foothills playing defense at this very moment. And Lauren Sesselman not able to defend that play. Calgary Foothills on the attack now. Dangerous moment, but it's spectacularly saved by a glass ceiling breaker. Lauren Sesselman to be exact. And here we go now with SC Blue Heat playing great defense. But Calgary Foothills somehow find that ball still in their control. Here is the team from Canada winning this ball, winning this game as I speak. And it's taken away at last now by SC Blue Heat. Down goes JJ. Referee says play on now. We play on now with the lone goal scorer, Mya Jones now. Turning that ball to the midfield. Here goes Calgary. Here's Maggie Zasko. Maggie Zasko back now for Rebecca Grisdale. And here we go now with Charlotte Potts now. Tons of space. Time on her side. Scoreboard on her side and her team member's side. Playing this ball long and forward, and here is Calgary Foothills. They're in control of this ball. They want to extend their lead. Can this be another golden opportunity for them? Could this be another moment, another nervy moment for Calgary Foothills? It's a nervy moment, and in the end, it's solved spectacularly by Aubrey McKessie. Amazing save by Aubrey McKessie, keeping that ball away from goal. There goes the shot, and it goes up and away into a sky full of stars for Aubrey McKessie and SC Blue Heat. Nervy moment, but in the end, it's still SC Blue Heat searching for the equalizer. Giselle Thompson almost winning that ball. She does so in the end. Giselle Thompson needs some assistance. She has Lolo. Lolo wanting to receive that ball. Excuse me. Giselle Thompson takes to Sade. Sade now. One-on-ones. Plays it in now for Salome. The backheel pass for Sade. But Calgary Foothills lucky to see a bad pass get delivered. And here we go now. Mya Jones now in the midfield. Mya Jones now being marked by Lolo. And now here's Giselle Thompson playing defense. Nervy moment for SC Blue Heat defensively right there, Jose. But this game is still up for grabs for SC Blue Heat to find the equalizer.
7 minutes left, Carlos, and the tension keeps on mounting.
Here goes Calgary Foothills playing this ball. And Lauren Sesselman defends well. Down goes Lauren. We play on, says the referee. And Calgary Foothills plays on. Lauren Sesselman wants to take that ball away. Here is Calgary Foothills. What can they do here? Not much danger off that play. Here goes SC Blue Heat. Started from the bottom. Hoping to go to the top now. It's go time. Time to shine, ladies. And here we go now with Sade. Not receiving the ball. Not receiving the ball. And the referee blows his whistle. He takes a note of a push and shove by Sade. Funny thing right there is that Sade had her hands up, but the referee takes a note of that push and shove instigated by Sade. It's ball awarded for Calgary Foothills.
At 6 minutes left in the second half, Carlos, Blue Heat is staring defeat right in the face.
Definitely not expected, knowing what SC Blue Heat has to offer. Great dominance, great soccer talent. But it all came down to a golden goal, a golden opportunity for Calgary Foothills to score their 1-goal lead. That was by Mya Jones in the first half. Free kick now to be taken by Charlotte Potts from the look of it. Yes, indeed, Charlotte Potts from the free kick spot. It gets deflected, and it's goal time now for JJ. JJ now getting things going full speed ahead.
Here we go, here we go.
This is time to shine.
Here we go. Here we go.
Solomon Pratt now.
Yes!
Solomon Pratt now gets it in there now for Alyssa Thompson. Back forward she goes now for Solomon Pratt. And there's the rebound in favor now for Sydney Vermillion. Madison Paris now the go beat star, turning to Lolo. Lolo now with tons of space. Turns now to Zoe Burns. Zoe Burns in control of this ball. Zoe Burns needs assistance. She goes back now for Lolo. And Lolo plays it now to Sydney Vermillion. Madison Paris receives the ball. Madison Paris looking ahead. Madison Paris with a good long ball forward. It's there, but it's the